What is up? In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to build the Daedalus from the Stargate television series. This build is recommended to be started at your settlement landing pad, as most of the pieces will be available there. However, you'll need a few pieces from the Deimos shipyards and the Hopetown and New Homestead ship technicians. To do this, you'll have to slap some parts on the ship to pass the flight checks, and then swap those parts out when you reach the appropriate ship technicians. If you're new to the channel, be sure to stick around to the end where I'll be showcasing the final version of the build. If you want to see more themed spaceship designs, consider subscribing to the channel because I got more on the way. So with that said, let's get to it. Alright, so first up, we're going to be placing our landing bay. This is going to be an NG6 landing bay by Nova Galactic. Once that's placed, we're going to be connecting a Deimos 1x1 hab piece, and that's going to go right behind this landing bay. We're then going to snap a 100 DP slim docker from Deimos right to the bottom of this 1x1 hab piece. We're then going to take a Hopetech nose B piece, and that's going to snap right behind this 1x1 hab piece. From here, we're going to be taking these NG20 landing gear by Nova Galactic, and you'll probably have to get these at New Homestead. So while you're building this now, I would just throw on something as like a substitute and then just switch it out later once you get most of the build done, because most of this build can be completed at your settlement landing pad. So like I said, I would swap these out with, you know, something that you have accessible at your landing pad, and then you could just fly later on to New Homestead and get those landing gear. But for this build, this is going to be the NG20 landing gear. And we're just going to snap those to both sides of this 1x1 hab piece. Then going to take Deimos belly pieces, and actually no, I'm not, because those are going to snap here in a little bit. I could have swore there was going to be a snapping point to the back side of those. So once you get all that stuff placed, we're going to move on to the next layer. We're going to start this off by placing a Deimos 2x1, and that's going to snap right above our landing bay. Then going to take a Deimos 1x1, and that's going to snap right above our other 1x1 that we placed earlier. And then right behind that is going to be a deep core reactor. This is going to be the DC-403 reactor. And that's going to snap right behind our Deimos 1x1 piece. But it's going to snap to the bottom snapping point of that piece. From here, let's see. I don't know if that's going to snap just yet. Okay, so that's not going to snap. So we're going to drag that over to the side real fast. All right, I'm going to take this Hopetech hab cross brace, and that's going to snap right above our Nova Galactic landing gear. You're going to have to get this at Hopetown, so you'll just, once again, you'll have to have a substitute piece. You know, just a 1x1 hab piece will be fine, and then you can just swap it out later. But we're going to put these cross braces on both sides of this 1x1. From here, going to be taking a Deimos 2x1, and let's move this out of the way. And we're going to snap the, this is going to be the front left side. That's going to snap to this Hopetech brace. We're going to do that to the other side as well. All right, and then from here, let's see. Okay, so that still can't snap. Let's see, I'm going to take this cargo hold. And this cargo hold is going to snap right in between our reactor and our 2x1 piece. And then at this point, this should allow me to at least snap this Deimos belly piece right under that. Okay, it does. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, so now from here, going to be taking this SAE 5660 engine by Slayton Aerospace. And this is going to get connected right behind this 2x1 piece. And with the Slayton Aerospace, I want to say that you can get these in Hopetown as well. So you'll probably just have to substitute out the engines if you're building it at your settlement landing pad right at the start. And then, you know, once you get it flyable, you'll be able to, you know, get over to Hopetown to actually get the appropriate engines. So anyway, so yeah, this engine is going to snap behind this 2x1. They're going to take this SAL 6830 engine, and that's going to snap right next to it, and it's going to clip onto this this cargo hold. Then going to take a Deimos belly piece, and this one's going to snap right to the back side of this reactor. And let's see, I don't think I can snap that stuff just yet, so we're going to hold off on this. I got a Nova thruster array. This is going to just snap onto the side of this SAE engine. Let's see. And I'm going to be taking these Stroud braking engines, and they're going to snap right to the front of these 2x1s. And then from here, I got these Deimos Wing E pieces. And I kind of flipped them to where there's like a slight curve. And then as you can see, I have a missile launcher attached to the front one. But we're just going to bring these over. And these are going to get snapped right to the side of the 2x1 piece. And like I said, you know, I got this missile launcher. This is the, I don't even know how to pronounce that. This is going to be a 50K missile launcher by, what is it, Shinigami? Maybe? Am I butchering that? I don't know. But yeah, so that's going to snap to that first piece. So from here, we're going to do it on the other side. Those are just going to snap right to this 2x1. And then let's see, from here, going to be taking a Stroud nose cap D piece. And this is going to get snapped right along the side of this 2x1. And then I also have a Gauss cannon attached to the snapping point along the side of this. And this is going to be the MKE 9A auto Gauss gun. And we're going to place another one on the other side. All right, and then from here, going to be taking another Deimos 2x1 hab piece, and we're just going to snap that right to the front of this other 2x1. Move those out of the way. Then going to be snapping this Deimos Wing E piece to the front connector points on both sides. I'm going to be taking a Deimos 2x1 hab piece again, and that's going to snap right to the front of this other 2x1. Then I'm going to be taking these Dagama 1000 shielded cargo holds, and these are going to snap to both sides. It's going to be the back snapping point on both ends. And we'll do that, like I said, to both sides of this 2x1. Then I'm going to be taking these Deimos Wing E pieces again. They're going to snap to the front snapping points on both sides. And then we're going to be placing a Hope Tech Nose B piece, and that's just going to snap right to the front of this Deimos 2x1 hab piece. From here, going to be taking this Deimos Skeg A piece, and that's going to get snapped right to the very first snapping point underneath this 2x1. We're going to follow that up with a NG20 landing gear. That's going to snap right to the next snapping point. And then we're going to have this Deimos belly piece, which is going to snap right behind our landing gear. Right, and then let's see. We're going to jump around here real quick, because this NG20 landing gear, this is going to snap right next to this Deimos belly piece. It's going to be the last snapping point under this 2x1. And then that's going to do it for this portion, because we gotta build up further before we can get the snapping points for all of this stuff. So we're going to move on to the next spot. And we'll start off. Let me move all this over here real quick. All right, so we're going to start it off by placing a Deimos 2x1 piece. And this is going to get snapped right, let's see. I believe that's going to get snapped right there. Yep, that looks right. Okay, so this 2x1 piece is going to get snapped, and it's going to overhang on right above this Stroud braking engine, but you're going to snap it to the front snapping point of this 2x1. From here, we're going to snap another 2x1 right behind that. Let's see. I believe that's right. I'm hoping that's right for this tutorial. I would hate to have to re-record this, but we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So yeah, this piece should snap right over this SAE 5660 engine and part of this 2x1 hab piece. All right, and then let's see. From here, gonna be taking this Hope Tech hab cross brace. And that's going to get snapped right above our other hab brace. And we're going to do this for both sides. And then going to take a Deimos, this is going to be the Deimos 1x1 piece. And that's going to get snapped right above our other 1x1. And then going to take a Deimos 2x1 piece, and we're going to snap it right to the front of the 1x1 we just placed. And then from here, we can take these Stroud engine bracers. And these are both just going to snap right in between these 2x1 pieces. So they're going to be right in front of these Hope Tech hab cross braces. All right, and then from here, I got these fuel tanks. This is going to be a Titan 50 or 550 HE3 tank. This is going to get snapped on the inside right above this cargo hold. So we're going to snap it right beside this 2x1, and we're going to take another one. And this other one's going to snap to the top connecting point of our reactor. So they're going to go just like that. Let's see here. All right, and then from here, let's see, we're going to bring, this is going to be a Deimos Wing D piece, a Deimos Wing B piece, a Deimos Wing C piece, and another Deimos Wing D piece. We're just going to bring these over, and they're going to snap right along the side of our 2x1s. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, and then let's jump to the front of the ship. Let's see, we're going to take, this is going to be the Caravel V102 shielded cargo hold, and we're going to connect these to the sides of this 2x1 here. And then once that's placed, I have a Teo Astroneering 3x1 mid piece. We're just going to place that right there. Yep, that looks right. So that's going to get snapped right in front of this 2x1. And then from here, I got these Deimos Wing E pieces. They're going to snap in the back snapping point on both sides. Then going to follow it up with these Nova Thruster Array ports. They're going to get snapped in the next snapping point on both sides. And then I got Horizon weapon mounts, which are then going to be mounted in the next snapping points, which should be the front snapping points on both sides of this Teo 3x1. I'm then going to take a Deimos cowling piece, and that's going to get snapped right on top of this 2x1, right in front of the 3x1. And then I got it's going to be an equipment plate, and I have this MKE 9A auto Gauss gun. It's going to be snapped to the top of this equipment plate, but we're just going to place that right on the top connecting point. It's going to be the first connecting point for this 3x1. So now that I got all this stuff placed, I think I should be able to snap this. Still can't snap it yet, so we're going to have to move on to the next level before I can get there. So let's see. So from here, I'm going to be taking this Deimos 2x3, and you'll be able to pick this up at the Deimos shipyards, because when it comes to like these more specialized hab pieces, you actually have to go to the manufacturer's like home place to get like specialized like bridges and hab pieces. So yeah, this Deimos 2x3 you'll be able to pick up at the Deimos shipyards. So we're just going to take this piece, and this is going to get snapped right here. So it's going to run kind of up with where like these 2x1s are. So there's going to be this 2x1 is going to be shown by one piece, I believe. And then I'm going to take this Deimos cowling piece, and this should snap right here, right above this 2x1. Right, then I got another Deimos 2x3, and that's going to get snapped just right behind our other 2x3 piece. So once that's placed, I should be able to now place this grav drive. So this grav drive is going to get snapped right next to our reactor. And then from here, I'm going to snap this Deimos belly piece right under this grav drive. And then, let's see, this NG-20 landing gear will snap right next to this belly piece. And then, let's see, I got this cargo hold, which should now fit perfectly right in here. So it's going to be right above this Deimos belly piece and right under our 2x3. We're then going to place the remainder of our engines. So this SAL 6830 engine, this is going to get snapped right behind our grav drive. And then we got the other SAE 5660 engine. This is going to get snapped right under this 2x1 Deimos hab piece. So from here, let's see, let's move all this over. Oh, forgot a thruster array somewhere. So this Nova Galactic thruster array, this is going to get snapped to the side of this SAE 5660 engine, because I believe we already got the other one on the other side placed. Okay, yeah, perfect. So once all of that's done, I'm going to be taking these Deimos bumper pieces, and these are going to get connected right along the sides of these 2x3 pieces. Throw these on over here. I'm going to be taking these Hope Tech Nose B pieces, and these are going to get snapped right to the front portion of this 2x3. And then I'm going to have a row of equipment plates, and these equipment plates are going to have these Blaze 2GW SX lasers mounted on them. But we're just going to place these in the first 3 snapping points to on this 2x3 Deimos piece. Let's see if I can actually grab it here. All right, and then from here, going to be taking, this is going to be a Deimos Spine C piece, a Deimos Spine B piece, and another Deimos Spine C piece. And these 3 pieces are just going to get snapped right to the middle snapping points of these 2x3s. I'm then going to take this Warden SG400 shield generator, and this is going to get snapped right to the next snapping point on the left-hand side, right behind this Blaze laser turret. I'm then going to be taking an Overseer 400 bridge by Hope Tech. So this bridge is also going to be available at the Hope Town ship technician. So, like I said, if you're building this at your shipyard, just throw on just any bridge that you have, and you can throw it anywhere just to make the ship flyable, so it passes all of the flight checks, and then you can just swap it out when you get to Hope Town. But you're going to take this Overseer 400 bridge, and this is going to get snapped right behind this equipment plate with the laser. And then going to take this Deimos spine, and there's going to be a Hope Tech marker A piece connected to the top of it. And these pieces are just going to get placed right behind our bridge. And then our last piece to place is going to be another Hope Tech marker A piece, and that's going to get snapped right behind this Deimos spine E piece. So once you place that, that's going to complete the build.